Hello. I saw you waving. Knock, knock.
Let's get rid of these money bags.
Why would I get rid of you instead? Honestly, you guys were not worth the bullets. Which I know what you guys are saying, so why'd you use the fucking bullets? Because I wanted to end this shit quickly. You have an exclamation mark. Do you have something to do?
Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out.
There we go, follow it.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought the cutscene would be longer. Alright, well, let's just go to the tavern, right? Yeah, I remember Egon now.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
Huh. This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Well then. Wonder how far we'll have to travel. 90 meters, eh? Oh, fuck. What now? Don't bother doing that if you're not gonna let me attack someone.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
De Sardet, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes, to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
Right.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest. But I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and, counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Auric. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
I mean, like, do we ultimately need a key, though? No, we don't. I'll just lockpick it. Yep. Ulrich will be waiting for you tonight at the quarry, which is near the northern gates. We hope that you will have explanations concerning the mistakes you made during your last operations. It would be a shame if we had to punish you. You have such lovely children, Egon.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Absolutely. I found this letter in your chest. The signature on it seemed very interesting.
I was sure I'd lost the key. I will explain. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon.
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found, or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children, maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Guess we'll just have to see for ourselves.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. He'll be here soon.
There we go. Nice place to hide.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate. A noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Ulrich? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Ulrich. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We're committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Nobody's gonna come and...
Fuck off, you guys! Shit.
I owe you my life, Your Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Auric managed to loosen his tongue.
Yep. So at least we got some information, though. Where the fuck is this dispensary? Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Going towards Hikmet. Alright, so we just better run over there. Ooh, can we go around? I've never attempted to go around. I don't know why, I just suddenly thought of a part from Dragon Age 2. When you're helping out the miners, and the one miner goes up, don't go that way. There's this huge dragon. And then if you bring along Meryl, she goes like, oh, are we gonna go that way? I've never seen a huge dragon before. And I'm just like, Meryl. Oh, cool. Achievement unlocked. Cat burglar. Pick 20 locks. Gold coins, power potion. Yep, just a bunch of normal stuff. Stuff that I can easily break down or sell. Whoops. Ooh. But, hey! Stupid fucking camera angles. Can't just climb up from there. That's kind of silly.
To my help, and death to the others!
Fuck off. Fuck off. He's got a bunch of trash. Those bears in the middle of the road? Yeah, Richard, son of dick. Alright. Get out of our way.
Watch out! Grenade!
That was the third one. Well, okay then. Now we're back in Hikmet, where everything is just boring. Seriously, there's not really been any exciting quests to happen in Hikmet. Until now.
Come closer. Come closer.
Or we're looking for
Squares are in the vanguard of crew.
something.
These islanders are drunk. And these guards don't look that official. I think we found where all the alcohol reserves on the island end up.
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
Sorry, but we're entering all the same.
Oh yeah, we'll soon see about that. To my help, and death to the others!
Oh, no, fuck off.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
You backing away. Executioner's axe.
To my help, and death to the others! I'll teach you how to dance!
Haha, you were poisoned.
You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon. And you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, even though the attempt failed, the gallows await you. Unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Look at that, all the other men stopped fighting. Okay, Alright, my sword's just out. Haven't seen this glitch happen until now. So that's interesting. There we go, let's try to fix it by pulling out my sword real quick. And there we go, it's put away. Oh, put it away, please, put it away. Put it away, please, thank you. The fuck was that? So now I have the perfect musket equipped, which when upgraded is probably going to be my best gun. You have the exact same weapon, right. So I will need to waste my time on you. Unless we can get you a perfect musket at some point. Alright, let's go back to the Sardet residence. I'll upgrade my perfect musket so that way it's better. And then I'll go back to New Serene to deal with that stuff. There we go. And then put back on the Merchant Prince's gauntlets. Hello. Now back to the other Sardet residence. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, my gun does do better damage than hers. Yep, you still haven't updated, obviously.
Hello, Your Excellency. What
Hello.
can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Yeah, things are picking up again, aren't they? Alright. Just sitting up, because apparently my position that I'm sitting in is never a good one. I have to constantly adjust myself. You know, it's never nice. Alright, well, we'll still be taking along this team, why not? We have to, I guess, go to the Admiral first, that makes sense. Talk to the Admiral about things, see if we can figure out what's going on. And then we can fast travel to San Mateus or wherever we need to go to from there. Get down. Gosh damn, I'm just messing around with all the side quests and all. While that's happening, Constantine is constantly getting poisoned by the Malachor, and it's killing him, and I'm just doing nothing except running around. Gosh, I am such a terrible cousin. Alright, I kid, but still.
De Sardet, what can I do for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Serene Garrison, told me that he'd received a letter from you. Was one of your ships hijacked by the Guard?
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus garrison. Commandeered? We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral. but Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men. Remarkable. We will not deal with the Guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell them, Admiral, and know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. The Admiral knows that we can't do anything without the force of the Guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she is putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
If only I could get my hands on the bunch of idiots who did such a stupid thing.
Well, you might be in luck. Nope, you haven't bothered updating your store yet. I don't like that. I forget, how much endurance is required for the Major's armor set? Well, endurance 3 for the hat. But endurance 2 for everything else. I think. If I really wanted to, I could probably put it on Vasco. Except, he's supposed to look like a sailor because he is a gosh damn sailor. So maybe I shouldn't. Even then, he can't have the complete set because he needs endurance 3. Alright, dude, you need to tell us what's going on.
And what can I do for you?
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit, and I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator. This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the Guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops, while waiting for a new senior officer to be appointed. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they're honorable?
Just I knocked over my
I
drink.
won't vouch for them, if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
They all seem to be upstairs. Alright, that makes things easier. As long as they aren't scattered. Alright, they're kind of scattered. Hey there.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Sardet.
Oh, you are the legate of the congregation. You're quite the celebrity amongst our ranks. I am Lieutenant Alexander. Did you need me?
I'm conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy. Or, we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was serving Commander Torsten, but I didn't take care of his men.
It's only an idea, of course, but one that seems most logical to me.
Alright,
I'll leave you, Lieutenant.
that's all we needed from you. Pardon. Wait, what? You can reach the... What? Oh, never mind. That's me being silly. I could probably try to lockpick my way through that door, but I feel like if I do it, I'm going to lose some reputation with the coin guard, so I'm going to be patient. If I need to do it for a quest, then I'll do it. But if I don't, then I'm not going to bother. You through this door? Yeah, you're through this door.
Hello. I am...
de Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation, right? Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. Lieutenant Ermelind at your service.
Well, I didn't know I was so famous.
Yeah, you did.
Can you tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you know who these guards were and under which officer they served?
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you. I'll leave you to it. Farewell, Lieutenant.
Alright, so now we gotta find the last one. Eh?
Your Excellency, if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Franz, and I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
Alright. Still gonna talk to the last officer, though, who, yeah, through this door.
Hello, Lieutenant. De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
Lieutenant Klaus. What can I do for you, Your Excellency?
I'm investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men. Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. In that case, sorry for not being more useful.
Farewell, Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
With this gang's reign of terror, we were lucky to have come across him.
Yep, and that's why we're gonna have to wait until nighttime. There's no door there. There is no spoon. I'm sure you guys ought to get the reference. And if you don't, have you been living under a rock this whole time? So he did wait. He did say to wait till nighttime. So I don't know if they'll let me wait there. I doubt they will. You know, spies and whatnot. He's right there. Alright, but let's wait till nighttime. That's what the quest says, right? No, it just says go to the meeting point. Alright, I didn't actually mean to enter. Alright, well, I'll make a hard save here, actually. Then I'm going to quickly run over, see what happens if I try to talk to him during the daytime. If it gets him in trouble, then I'll load the save and we'll go here at nighttime. Because I'm pretty sure that's what he told me to do.
Here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
Alright.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions. But I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We capture them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular in brothels. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye. But I ended up bonding with one of the captured islanders. And the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
Alright.
Who took possession of the ship? And for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons, members of Egon's organization. The boat was supposed to be used to transport the island captives to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds. Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
Alright.
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
Alright.
And who gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin. That woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive. She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the islanders held captive?
They're kept in a former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No, numbers are small
What's
to
it?
avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come,
But yeah, I know about that,
we will
Zev.
use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
Don't tell me the obvious.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll also be able to give them shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelind will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelind's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
Yes, Storm Warriors will be a good asset.
Yep. Plus, you know, the Storm Warriors, all about rescuing natives that have been captured by the Lions, the Inquisitors, all those people. Oh, actually, I refer to them as Mind Shakers, but you get what I mean. Alright. I'm sure she'll listen. Still haven't updated your stuff, I see. Oh, what the fuck? Never mind, it's just the armor. It almost looked like I was see-through for a moment. Like, that part of my costume was gone, and so I could, like, see the inside of my character's body. It's weird.
What do you seek?
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I want to free them and stop these guards. But we will need support from warriors.
You are a Karans. We will help you. But you have to tell me more precisely what this is about.
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near San Mateus.
What the hell is up with all the
I know where
slowing
it
frame
is.
rates?
The Renaiks massacred the forest there.
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my 2 best warriors. I can't give you any more right now. They will find you where the forest has suffered. Anything more?
Alright.
I need to be going.
Gwawalem seg.
Yep, because we gotta move fast to rescue them. So if you're gonna send your 2 best warriors, that's awesome. I'm sure that assistance from other villages will come by. If I recall, Trevor got assistance from other villages because he was friendly with them. But we'll have to see. Let's go back to the Sardet residence, really? Well, at least the Sardet residence in San Mateus is like literally right next to the entrance, so... Pardon. Now there's even less purple. The fuck is this bullshit? Pardon. Ah, crap. Don't do this to my cape. Alright, gotta run out of here. Ooh, chest. Get some more stuff. But we gotta hurry up and get over there before the prisoners get killed. Granted, I don't think they'd actually do that in the game and everything, but, like, even so. I'm thinking the way the Sardet would think. And he would probably be thinking that they're in trouble and he needs to get over there as soon as possible.
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
No one passes.
I will pass without your permission.
Wait, when the fuck did I run out of fury? Oh. Wait, I might have done that at some point. Still, now this fucking logging facility is important. There we go. Hi there.
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant France who told us where to find you.
France. So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side. They will pay for what they have done to us.
No, you're in no condition to fight. It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
She told Esseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you, we can stop those who captured them.
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, and we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
Yeah, take position. Ambush the soldiers of Egon.
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant. Everything is quiet.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
To my help.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Swinging like a madman! That's literally how I fight at this point. I'm gonna break your guard. Thought I broke your guard at least. Kick!
To my help! And death to the
Oh,
others!
there's another person. Perfect.
We got them.
Make sure Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateos. She will probably be sent to New Serene to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
Yes. We will escort you.
Breg, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and see me at Xavier. I will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
Still though, victory. 4 marked silver coins, eh? Can you guys have something else? I mean, honestly.